I'm Sue with Ava's Bridal Couture in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Today I'm taking you backstage to the fashion show. If you missed the fashion show, this video is for you, or if you want to relive the moment, let's go.
As you're watching the fashion show, screenshot your favorite dresses. Send them to me in our text message conversation as we get ready for your bridal appointment. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, especially if you're a new bride or a mother of the bride. You're going to want to see all the alteration and dress ideas that I share on my channel. Yesterday was the Fort Worth Bridal Show. It was our 11th consecutive year hosting a fashion show, and today I want to take you behind the scenes and show you the dresses first on the runway, and then at the end of this video we'll also go behind the scenes so you can see backstage and what we were doing and having a blast. If you registered with us at our booth, I'm sending you a text this week so we can get connected. If you're ready now to schedule your appointment, I'm going to send you a tour of my salon, dresses, pricing, and all of those great questions that you're probably asking before we meet. If you're not ready to schedule now, maybe you've got some plans or your wedding is a while away, let's stay connected online so we can have some fun, and then when you're ready to shop for your dress, you'll know me that much more.
Let's go on stage.
While we're watching the fashion show together, I also want to answer your top questions that you were asking at the booth. Some of you were so overwhelmed, and I relate to that feeling, that you didn't know what questions to ask, so hopefully by the end of this video you'll feel a little bit more ahead of the game. I also want to give you a heads up that some of the dresses did not get video out on the runway, but they did get photographed, so you're going to notice the first several dresses are photographs, and then it goes back into the video that we got. So thank you for your patience with this video. I'm just glad that I got a vlog together for you. We had multiple people taking photos and videos, so I'm so excited to have a great video to share as a replay this year. In past years, we've had so many technical difficulties or issues going on backstage. That's the nature of a fashion show. This is a great time to hear from you in the comments. I would love to know, of these dresses, do you prefer the fitted styles or the flowy? Feel free to comment below and let me know. Then I want to know if you're attracted to more of the clean, minimal fabrics, or do you like the textures and the lace, or is it the sparkle that you are most excited about? Figuring out what it is that you're attracted to helps me to suggest dresses for you. I love working with brides that are a bit overwhelmed. Maybe you're new to this, but this is a big deal to you and it's a big decision. You feel the pressure that's on you. I love to make this super easy on you by teaching you how the process works, by being transparent, educating you, and helping you to see how this works. It allows you to relax and to see you actually don't need to know what looks best on you. The next question that you asked was ideas on dresses. Some of you have been to a couple of appointments, you didn't feel special, and you didn't really have that moment that you thought you would have. And it's kind of got you thinking like, am I doing this right? Am I missing something? And I want you to know that if you are comparing the experience that you're having elsewhere to what you see happening here online or what I teach on Instagram or YouTube, I definitely want you to book an appointment with me. It's just showing you that we have a connection and that you are the ideal person that we've designed our store and our business for. And you're going to be working with me. I'm going to be with you all the way through the process, teaching you, guiding you, and giving you ideas. The biggest questions I got at the booth had to do with supply chain, especially for 2022 brides. If your wedding is this fall, you're probably wondering if your options will be limited, when you need to be shopping for your dress, and all of those great questions are running through your mind. You feel like you have so much more time than you really do. You're wanting to get ready for your appointment. Some of you have goals with your health that you want to achieve before you start shopping for your dress because you feel like that needs to come first so that you feel a certain way in the dresses and the way that you look with your body. And then others are, they just got engaged and they're ready to get started. My best advice to you is to use this time, if you are not booking your appointments and you are not ready, to do your research online. Get to know the stores, the staff, their inventory with social media and their websites. A lot of stores like mine are very tech savvy. We attract tech savvy brides who really appreciate transparency. You love that I give you all this information in video, that I put pricing on my dresses and sizes. You know that sizing is tricky and availability can be an issue at some stores. Now more than ever, I'm seeing stores say, no thank you for the appointment if you have X amount of months or less. Some of you went to stores that I told you straight up, if you don't have X amount of months, it's not going to happen. You're destitute. And all jokes aside, there are some stores like ours who have a huge inventory. We have 400 plus dresses in stock. We do a pre-appointment process, which is why you're paying the deposit to book with us, because there's a lot of research that we do, especially if you have a short timeline. Sometimes I'll rearrange my shipments so that for your appointment, I will bring in additional dresses that I had on my market shipments, but instead of having them ship in April, I'll ship them in March so that I can see you and your family and your loved ones for your appointment to find your dress. So you'll notice that every business is a little bit different. Some of you are going to be attracted to businesses like mine that have a pre-appointment process, and then others are going to be totally turned off by the process that we use, and you're going to feel better about another store. Each business is so unique, and even my own business has changed over the past 15 years. When I first got into this business and had multiple locations in Dallas, Fort Worth, and Austin, Texas, I ran on volume. I was all about, come to me, I want to appeal to everyone, and I need volume, volume, volume. Well, now in this market and at this stage of my career, I'm really focused on brides who want the full experience that I advertise online, like the pre-appointment, the actual meeting, and then the party room that we have in our store. When you book with me, I'm going to assume that if I do my job right, this will be the last appointment that you will need. We're going to find your dress without you feeling pressured or rushed. It's going to happen naturally. If you're looking for a transactional bridal salon, that is not us. If you're looking for a bridal salon that builds the relationship with you online before you come in, gives you knowledge, and helps you to be informed with transparency, you're going to love working with me and my team. I'll show you in other videos how our alterations department works, because we get so many brides who purchase their dress at other salons online, and they bring their alterations to us because they get to work with experts, and all of the samples and inventory and fabrics that we have in our building are such an asset to you when you're working with a seamstress who communicates well, who's organized, meets deadlines, and saves you time and not having to have 5 meetings when you can have it in 2. That's the type of business that you're working with here at Ava's. Another question that was very popular was pricing. Whether we were talking about alterations or wedding dresses, a lot of you see our digital process and the pre-appointment and just meeting us and talking with us, you're assuming that we're out of your price range. And the beauty of it is every single one of my dresses on my shop link has pricing and sizing on it. And that is 2/3 of our inventory. A lot of our new arrivals don't make it on there as quick as we'd like, but we are getting those uploaded and we post them on Instagram too. If you're trying to decide if our business is a good fit for you, my 2 recommendations would be: 1, read my reviews. People go into detail about what they appreciated about it, and if you relate to it and connect to it, you're gonna love it too. 2 would be take my bridal style quiz. In the quiz, it gives you knowledge and information and videos so that you feel prepared and ahead of the game. If you're going through the quiz and it's a great fit, you're going to really appreciate how knowledgeable you will be coming into this appointment. When it comes to alteration pricing, it can feel like a bit of a secret. A lot of us are kind of blindsided by the cost of alterations, and so I want you to be informed with what the averages are and what Google is telling you, but I also want you to know, how do you get below the average? Why is it that brides are spending that much on alterations, and how do you spend less? How do you spend more? And let me break this down for you so that you understand how pricing works, what you can do with alterations. Some of you want to go into detail with customizations, or you want to make a small change to personalize your dress, and that one little change is what takes your dress to the next level. So not all of you are trying to save, but some of you are wanting to invest, but all of you want transparency. You want to understand how this works so you can make the right decision that's best for you. You're going to notice that I offer online courses for brides. We specifically started with mastering bridal alterations because sewing is a dying art. Seamstresses are in high demand right now with the wedding surge and the staffing shortages. It is harder for seamstresses and tailors to have the time in person to show every bride everything that's possible. So a lot of you go through the process not feeling like you got to know all of your options. Well, in my course, I'm going to show you bustles, what's possible with taking it in, letting it out, tummy control, all of those things that really make you more informed going into your meeting. I hope you'll consider modeling with us next year. This group is a combination of past brides, staff, and referrals. We are such a relational business that we really enjoy those connections that we make with you and staying in contact year after year. There's so much that happens in life, and this is a great time to celebrate that. Now that you've seen the fashion show, let's go behind the scenes and I'll show you some clips and bonus features. I want to say a special thank you for all of our models. These ladies were beautiful, so much fun, and made this experience what it was. I will never forget this year. It was so much fun. Be sure to check the description of this video. I'll link any vendors or questions that you're asking so you have all of that information saved in one place. If you have met my team, you know how amazing they are. They put so much time and dedication to everything that they do every day, and I could not be where I am without them. Thank you.
That was an awesome show. We're gonna get unloaded here and I'm gonna get ready to reach out to you this week. I'll be sending you some goodies. I wanna show you the salon and my dresses and pricing and all those good questions. So let me know how you're doing and I'll see you soon. Mwah.